No, let go. Let go of me. Let go. Sir, if you know what's good for you, you will let me go. Ah! Run up. Where's the exit? I literally threw my controller. I am not holding my controller right now.
Over there! I see you!
This is the best fight in the whole game! I can't! I can't! It's so fast! It's so fast! Ah! It's Auden because he was framing your husband and it's obvious to me. He planned the feast. He knew where the wine was. He was helping the abbess, who was the firebrand. He knew where the wine was. He didn't want any. He said it's for the guests. Auden is the vault. If you call a woman, samurai woman, no go me. She go say, I be Nedino. How do you slam? Ah! This is the guy. Kill him. There, he's dead. Run. He's dead. How do
I worked hard.
No! Which kind of game is this now? Which kind of game is this? Do you know I'm not holding my controller?
Although she's almost dead now. But she wasn't stopped blocking and rolling. What the hell? Nigel, I have no. Nigel is on goblin mode right now.
Oh, this is useless. I am so bad at this.
You've crossed a line here, and there's no going back. I want to see what you're up to in there.
I've crossed the line. You're out of your mind. You're obsessed with me. Look at yourself. Is that same behavior wrong?
Both targets in one go. You are good.
Call me, darling, that's my number. Call me, tell me anything you want from me. Only you have to give your love to me. 365 is my number now. They're fighting you! Hey! Hey! Enemies of progress! Man! No, let go. Let go me. Let go. Sir, if you know what's good for you, let me go. Ah! Run up. Where's the exit? I literally threw my controller. I am not holding my controller right now.
Over there! I see you!
This is the best fight in the whole game. I can't! I can't! It's so fast! It's so fast! Ah! It's Auden because he was framing your husband, and it's obvious to me. He planned the feast. He knew where the wine was. He was helping the abbess, who was the firebrand. He knew where the wine was. He didn't want any. He said it's for the guests. Auden is the vault. If you call a woman samurai woman, no go gree. She go say, I be Nedino. How do you slam? Ah! This is the guy. Kill him. There, he's dead. Run. He's dead. How do
I worked hard.
No! Which kind of game is this now? Which kind of game is this? Do you know I'm not holding my controller?
Although she's almost dead now. But she wasn't stopped blocking and rolling. What the hell? Nigel, I have not seen. Nigel is on goblin mode right now.
Oh, this is useless. I am so bad at this.
You've crossed a line here, and there's no going back. I want to see what you're up to in there.
I've crossed a line. You're out of your mind. You're obsessed with me. Look at yourself. Is that same behavior wrong?
Both targets in one go. You are good.
Call me, darling, that's my number. Call me, tell me anything you want from me. Only you have to give your love to me. 365 is my number now. They're fighting you! Hey! Hey! Enemies of progress!
Good afternoon, everybody. This is the Good Ninja Gal. I'm live with The Last of Us Part 1 on the PS5. Before we begin, make sure you're following me on Twitch and on Twitter so you know when I go live. And with that said, sit back, relax, drop yourselves in, and let's get going. Now, guys, I am going to have a snack while I play, so I'm going to mute myself a little bit so I don't chew in the microphone. But before I get started, I wanted to look at these collectibles. I'm very frustrated because I have been looking to see where I am in terms of everything that I've been trying to collect. As you can see, I've been doing pretty well. In most cases, I've collected everything in every chapter. However, we get to Billstown, and somehow there's a missing conversation. And then we get to Tommy's Dam, and there's another missing conversation. And I can't for the life of me figure out what the problem is. So I reloaded my save. I didn't have a save to reload, to be honest. But I did a chapter select from Tommy's Dam, and I played Tommy's Dam all over again. I thought perhaps the reason why I was missing a conversation was because I did the trophy where you blank Ellie instead of giving her a high five. So I went back, played the whole chapter again. This time I gave Ellie her high five. And no, I didn't get the optional conversation. I spoke to everybody I was supposed to speak to. So I'm a little bit frustrated. I'm not sure what to do. I've already tried this on my other account, and I've missed pretty much the same conversations. I think there's one other conversation, perhaps in Billstown, that I might have missed or something. I feel like there are two conversations in addition to Tommy's Dam that I'm missing in my other playthrough. But I keep going to the like fora and stuff like that to see what's going on, but nobody's found a solution yet. It seems like there are problems with people getting all their collectibles. One person, I've seen a couple of suggestions saying that we should reinstall the game. I've already tried that. I've tried a lot of things. As I said, I tried playing through this chapter. I thought that if I did chapter select, I would be able to pick up that one item, like where I gave a high five to Ellie, but it didn't work. So I'm gonna continue with the university. I remember now that I probably have to do all of the jokes in The Last of Us Left Behind in order to get the trophy for Ellie's jokes. So what I'm gonna do is, when we hit winter, I'm actually gonna switch over to The Last of Us Left Behind, which is, in line with where we are in the story, instead of doing it at the end. And then I'm gonna continue with The Last of Us. And that should give me at least the trophy for Ellie's jokes. And that way, my hope is that I can get up to the epilogue, reload the game using my chapter select or whatever, collect all of the missing conversations, hopefully, or whatever, and then finish the epilogue to get the platinum. I don't know if it's going to work because we've already seen that this didn't work, so let's continue. I'm going to go ahead with Go Bighorns. Oops. So I'm using my autosave. And we're gonna go with the Go Bighorns. I don't know if this is gonna work, you guys. I'm kind of disappointed because I really wanted this to be my very first, I've never done a platinum trophy in a Naughty Dog game before, and I really thought this was my chance to do it. I wanted to do it with The Last of Us Part 2, but I don't think I'm ready to play that yet again. I really feel like I need
Stay,
to
Callus. What kind of name is Callus
get to a
anyway?
point where I'm able to
My
play
fault
that
you
game
forgot to ask
again.
Tommy his name.
Callus.
Alright, so this is Free Radicals. I'm thinking this might be a shorter stream because I'm only going to play up to winter. I'm not going to play...
Go back.
I'm not going to start The Last of Us Left Behind yet. I want to do that in one stream. I find riding the horse a little bit
None of these buildings
difficult,
look
to
like
be
they
honest.
Well, we'll head to Central Grounds. Should be able to see most of the campus from there.
Let me just grab some supplies here. I want to use...
I'll stay with Callus.
I don't know if there are any supplies here, to be honest. I feel like there aren't. Let's go check that other dumpster. Nah, there's nothing here. Alright, let's go. Let's go pick up our new weapon. The other thing I notice is sometimes it's hard to get the prompt to interact with stuff. So, as I said, I'm using my, I'm using the save that I did with Chapter Select from Tommy's Dam. And I have it set so that you can recognize when you've already picked up collectibles. But the first collectible I tried to pick up for the second time, I got the prompt initially, and then when I tried to pick it up, it didn't pick it up, and it was still on the ground. So I tried a couple times to pick it up, and it still didn't. And I went all the way. I thought that I was doing something wrong. I couldn't figure it out. So, I actually got all the way to the shiv door by the dam, and I was like, let me see if it's in my packet. It wasn't. So I now went back to the car where that comic book was, and I still couldn't pick it up. And I had to move around until I could figure out the perfect angle to get the triangle prompt, and I was able to pick it up finally. So, Drebin, Adobis, welcome back to Asorokia. Welcome. It is so good to see you all. I'm trying to do the build them up, break them down trophy, so I am still using this axe, which I built into a melee weapon. I did manage to break it a little bit, but I still have to break it completely. So that's what we're doing, you guys. We're trophy hunting. It doesn't seem like I'm gonna get the platinum in my first attempt. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we'll keep trying. Good to see you chillin', Drebin. What have you been getting up to this weekend? I want to make sure I pick up all the collectibles in this section. They're easy to miss.
That's a good sign.
I'm not going to read all of these today. This is going to be a kind of efficient stream, if you will. But yeah, as I said, at certain points, I might go mute because I'm trying to chew, have a little snack while I'm playing. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get this workbench.
Let's see what we got. Scooch.
So, these places, people would live here and just study, even though they were all grown up?
Yeah, study, party, and find themselves. Figure out what they wanted to do with their lives.
What they wanted to do with their lives. That's a giant ram. You guys were like some idol worshippers.
When it came to sports, hell yeah.
Alright, so there's a pendant on this tree. I think. There it is. So I've turned off lock on aim. I think it's a little bit easier without lock on aim. I was having a lot of trouble with it yesterday. Hope Pino. The other thing that I had trouble with in my other playthrough was trying to turn on the generator. Oh, here we go. Here's some bottles. Alright.
Go, Scoot. Come on.
How many people do you think are there? Fireflies.
I reckon it takes quite a crew to run that operation.
Do you think there'll be other people my age?
I'm not sure. Whoa. What is it?
Sounds like runners.
Stay with the horse. I'll go check it out.
You sure?
Yes, I don't want him running off. I'll be right back. Looks like someone jerry-rigged this thing. No juice.
So, everybody knows how much I love these guys. These guys are so much fun to play with. I am going to try to get them all in one location and destroy them. I don't know if it'll work because this game does not, you know, give you a very good, uh-oh. This doesn't let you kill all of the enemies with a single Molotov, even though they're bunched up. If this guy comes out, I'm gonna go ahead and kill him with the axe. Wow, I did a pretty good job with that one. Come here, buddy. That did pretty well. I'm gonna say I'm pleased with that result.
That's that.
Did he pick up his ammo for the flamethrower? Yes, he did. Oh, sweet. They must have dropped some loot. Nice. Give me all that. Okay. Let's see what we got outside. Anything? Anything? Doesn't seem to be anything here. Oh shoot. There we go. I picked up something, I'm not sure exactly what it was, but that's okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and open the gate up.
Hey, I was thinking.
Open the gate
I would've wanted to be an
up.
astronaut.
Hooray!
That a fact.
Would have been cool. I'm just saying. What about you? What'd you want to be?
Well, when I was a kid, I used to want to be a singer.
Shut up.
I'm serious.
Sing something.
No,
Come on, I won't laugh.
I don't think so.
Joel, please.
Go back.
Aw, are those monkeys?
Yeah, a whole mess of them. Scoot back. Here you go.
I have actually never noticed this shrine. Those are all the people who died at the university. This is so sad. Wow. I never noticed that before. How many times have I played this game? That's something. That's very sad. Can you imagine being the survivors that like stayed here while all your friends were dying. That must have been tough on them as young people. And like there was no way to get off the campus, right? Because they would have been like, "Oh, you're in quarantine. You can't stay." You remember when they did that at the beginning of the pandemic, right? You know, kids at school were like, they were either stuck on campus, you know, for a bit. And then I guess eventually they were, you know, made to go
Good,
home
come
or
back.
something.
That was kind of awesome.
Well, first time seeing a monkey?
First time seeing a monkey. Should we have seen someone by now?
Maybe these guys like to keep a low profile.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, look. Fireflies.
I see it.
This is good. First sign of fireflies.
All right, let's try that gate.
Watch yourself.
You too.
Hello.
Mature Gaming, how are you? Welcome back to Assolrock. You are welcome. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good weekend. How have you been? Oh, more pills. I want those pills. I think I'm ready to... Oh, I need 100 for weapon sway. Do I want have weapon sway? Do I want listen mode? I think I want weapon sway. No, that's just the hello. Whenever somebody says hello or hi or something, there'll be an alert. But that's pretty cool. I still like it when people say hello and I can hear them. So I know, because sometimes I like, right now I'm having trouble with OBS connecting to the chat. It's not connecting to the chat. So I didn't see you say hello. Can't pick that up. I like to look at the rooms and see what's on the walls and stuff. Did you have a good week? What'd you get up to this weekend, Mature Gaming? Oh yeah, here's a proverb. Let's see what it says. If the heavens don't hear, then the earth will. That's interesting. I wonder what that means.
Wonder how long you held out.
34 days? Look at the CDs. Oh my gosh. Do people still use CDs? I do. Well, not really. I have CDs. I just, you know, Oh, you've been at home? I have CDs, I just don't listen to them very much. This person was into space, like Ellie. Oh, that's neat. Ellie would have liked this room. A science... This is a science student. Oh, your friend is gonna have a party? Are you gonna go? I was supposed to go to a party this evening, but circumstances made it so that I cannot attend. Can I pick that up? No, I can't. Am I really full of everything? That's too bad. I have one extra arrow.
Damn it, spores.
Alright. Here we go. This is gonna get ugly. I really don't like this part. Do I have a bottle? Nope. I forgot to pick one up. Okay, there's a bottle there. Don't snap. I thought I turned off. I thought I turned that off. Hi, Lock-on-in. Can you stop? Oh my god. How do I turn that off? Oh crap. I don't know how to turn off the auto snap to the thing. I don't want to snap to enemies. I don't want to snap to enemies. I want to throw this over there. And I want to throw this Molotov over there. Wow, that's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of dudes. I need to hide. Please hide me. Please hide me. He is still alive. Oh god. Okay. Well, we're gonna craft another one of those. Wow, bro. What? Why are you coming over here? Oh, you're not. Okay, good. Please die. He's not dead. Why are you not dead, though? Oh my god. How are you not... Oh, that did not work. Ha! Look where it landed. Am I going to be able to pick it up again? Please let me pick it up. Pick it up. Quick. Kill him. What is wrong with your throwing arm, Joel? Really? I need to know. Because this is disconcerting, Joel. Is he going to come back this way or what? Oh, he's all the way back there now. Why is that? I do not appreciate. Can you come and... Wow, that's one big fella. Where did I throw it? Huh? Where did I throw it? Oh, it's there. Buddy, come over here and get your bomb, please. I really need him to step on that bomb. I can't believe how much ammo and like how much stuff I've used already on just these guys. Give me that. I can't use it. Okay, I'm gonna craft one. Alright, give me this. He still hasn't stepped on my bomb. Okay, I'm gonna craft another one. He's not interested in my bomb, guys. Really? Okay, go to my bomb. I need him to die. Cause I need... Oh, there we go. Is he dead? Okay, he's dead. Finally. Woo. Woo. Oh my god. Alright. Yeesh. What a mess. Let's get his Firefly pendant. Oh, that took forever. Who's this? Joe Warren? Sorry, Joe. Sorry to hear that you were down here the longest. Damn. All these people. You know what? I wonder if some of these people were on the wall upstairs. Did they, like, have a way to maybe lock them down here to prevent them from coming upstairs or not? I wonder. Let me grab this. Alright. The music is still really scary. This is so... Oh, look, a PS3! I must have missed that before. Let's see what games they have. What does that say? Take Back? No, it's not a game, I don't think. Maybe it is. Who knows? Is that... I'm trying to see if there's Uncharted in here or something. Because in the game, you know, in the... Joel right now is in Colorado. He's at the University of Eastern Colorado. There's Nathan Drake and what's his name? Jack from Jak and Daxter, and Daxter, I think, too, right? And there's the Uncharted game and the Jak and Daxter game that weren't in the whatchamacallit? There was a toy store. Remember the toy store? And they were in the toy store with Sam and Henry after they met Sam and Henry. And there used to be a set of board games that had the Naughty Dog games in them. And then they took them out in the PlayStation 5 version of the game. So I was like, what the heck? Oh, look, this is Angry Bird something something. What do they call him? Something Phoenix? In the, there was a mask in the Halloween store. And then this is Urban Rush, which I think is like a clone of the GTA series, it looks like. Even the poster looks kind of like that kind of art. So this is pretty cool. They've got a gamer in here who's a big Naughty Dog fan. It's really interesting to know that Naughty Dog exists in this apocalyptic scenario. Alright, we're gonna leave. Alright, open the door. Alright, Joel. Strong man, Joel. Alright, we killed everybody we need to kill over here. So we're gonna go and pick up the last of these collectibles in this area. I think that's what they did. They locked these people down here, perhaps. And so maybe some of them were the, were on that memorial wall. That's what I think happened. Can't open that door. What is this? What room is this? 205A. So who else have we got in here? Danica Starr. This is some artsy fartsy kind of stuff. That looks like some sort of actress. What do we got in this drawer? You're not sure? About what? About how they might have locked people downstairs? I think that's what they did. I mean, it's whatever. It's they had to do what they could to survive, right? While they were here, there was nobody. On one of those notes, it says nobody was coming for them. Ooh, pills. Give me some pills. What does this say? Yeah, that's what it says. Nobody's coming. So these people were essentially stranded here. The spores are from this fungus. And at the beginning of the game, Sarah, Joe's daughter, is reading a newspaper in the bathroom. And it says that the Food and Drug Administration of the US and a few other regulatory bodies in other countries have forced recalls of, oh, this is in The Last of Us Part 2. I think this record is in The Last of Us Part 2. Anyway, so there's a recall of a lot of the wheat-based products, and they, how can I, see, this is a weird desk that I can't pick that up. I managed to do it in my other playthrough, but I can't seem to get it right now. I don't know how to get that. Anyway, so because of that, this fungus is causing the virus to spread. Oh, I'm back downstairs. Sorry. Oops. And so the spores are that fungus. And when they are left for a very long time, they grow and replicate and stuff like that.
More infected, I'm fine.
Alright, so this part is a little bit tricky. I know that a lot of people online also had trouble with it. You can't interact with this. I'm gonna interact with it first, and then do this little cutscene. And then maybe Joel will be able to turn it on. So yeah, once you are infected with this cordyceps virus, it reduces your, it acts in stages, right? First you're not, okay, here we go. You have to put it right against the wall. All right. First it reduces your motor skills, and it makes you become less and less in control of your bodily functions, and then you have like a very aggressive behavior, and then at some point you lose all cognition.
Let's try the gate.
While this is happening, the fungus is growing in your brain, and eventually it grows to the point where it busts out of your head. That's how you get the like fungus kind of horny looking horns on the, what do they call them, stalkers?
Clickers. I think they were fireflies?
And then you have
No, I don't think so.
the more,
Why would they
the
have
longer
infected so
people are
close to the lab?
infected, the
Well, Bill
more
used them as a
the
form of defense.
fungus
Maybe
takes
they're
over
doing
their
the
body
same.
and their brain.
Yeah.
So then you have clickers. So first you have runners, which are the first stage after you lose cognition. You still look like a human, but you're not in control of your body. And you hear them crying and you hear them like shaking and stuff like that. Then you have the stalkers, which is when they have been infected for a pretty long time. Not as long as clickers though. And clickers are the ones that you see. They're blind. They can't see anymore, but they can hear. They have heightened hearing.
I'd expect to see someone by now.
And then the bloaters. And the bloaters are the big guy that I got the pendant from. Those guys have been infected for a really long time. And then even after that, in The Last of Us Part 2, you get a kind of bloater that has sort of mutated in some way that they call a shambler. And I don't know if it has to do with the climate in Seattle or something like that. Maybe that's what it has to do with. Alright, let's pick up all these things.
Have you ever been to one of these?
What, university?
Yeah.
No, not as a student, at least.
Why not?
I had Sarah when I was pretty young.
Were you married?
For a while.
What happened?
Okay.
Okay.
Too much.
So I was watching a stream recently where people were positing that Joel was 16 when he had Sarah. I don't necessarily think he was 16 when he had Sarah. I feel that when you meet him, it's his birthday, right? Sarah is 11 at the time. I'm thinking he might have been, you know, if he didn't make it to university at all, like I feel like maybe he would have been 18 or 19 when he had Sarah. But I don't think he was a teenager, like a young teen. I wish we knew about his wife. So he was married for a time. So I think what they did was perhaps Sarah's mother got pregnant. They were both young. He was hopefully trying to go to university. He says that he didn't make it because he had Sarah very young. So I'm thinking he had her just as like he was getting ready to go to university. And maybe he even started university and left.
Fireflies?
Who knows?
We better.
Is there anything else here? We got a couple of gears. Alright.
Go back.
Now we're gonna go open up the gate. Open the gate up. Farming and climate. Hold on, let me miss. Yeah, farming and climate are affected by all sorts of things, like the, you know, we have, you know, pretty severe climate change happening right now. And our food supply is at risk.
Alright, not what I had in mind, but it'll do.
What's happening in Washington? I mean, everywhere, not just in Canada or the US. In a lot of places, the climate has, you know, fluctuated severely to the point that there's droughts in places where there wasn't before. There's flooding in places where there wasn't before. You know, there are more frequent climate disasters now. Yeah, it's pretty sad what's going on. There we go. And is there anything here I could use? I want to see if I could get another bottle, because I think I used... Oh, no, I have one. Oh, right. Sorry. The virus traveled all over the world. So basically, the same way the pandemic happened, the same way SARS happened. You know, we're a global society. So this what do you call it? Cordyceps virus.
Come on, kiddo, give me your hand.
You know, if you are transporting food, for example, like when you buy food, your food doesn't necessarily come from your country. You know, like if you get rice or something like that, or some sort of grain or something, you would import it. So because of the cordyceps virus being present in some grains, you know, that was being exported from whatever country the virus originated in. So a lot of people ingested it and started to have these symptoms. So it would have happened, like, you know, what they're saying is this would have happened all over the world, right?
Let's do this.
And then 20 years later, which is where Joel and Ellie are now, 20 years later, you know, people are still alive, but they're fighting for their lives. There's no government in the US right now in this world. The government collapsed. The Fireflies were formed because they wanted to reinstate governments. And so, you know, different groups of people had different beliefs and different ways that they thought the world should be run. And they, you know, they fought each other. They, you know, they had different ideas about how this should be resolved. So the Fireflies have come up with the idea that
Let's keep it down until
they
we figure out
will
what's
find a
going on.
cure because of Marlene, really. Marlene is the leader of the Fireflies. Yeah, everybody's a militant. There's, I think, FEDRA, which is the Federal Disaster Response Agency, is what they call them in the game. I think that's what they're called. They were basically just trying to keep the peace and, like, quarantine everybody and whatever, but they lost control because of factions like the Fireflies. And, you know, we know from the second game that the Fireflies are not the only faction in the world, right? So when the Fireflies were formed, their idea was they wanted to reinstate government. Well, how are they going to do that? How are they going to reinstate order? Well, they need people to be healthy. And because Marlene was the leader of the Fireflies, and because she knew that Ellie was immune, she kept Ellie safe. Like, she raised Ellie, she kept her safe, she kept her away from any kind of, like, danger and whatever. They kept looking for ways to solve the issue of people getting, you know, once they're infected, how could they get better, right? And so eventually, one of the Fireflies, who was a doctor, found a way to perhaps make a vaccine, but that meant that she would have to take Ellie, who was immune, and deliver her to this doctor. So that was her plan at the beginning of the game. She got injured. I'm talking about Marlene now. Marlene got injured, so she was no longer able to take Ellie herself. And then she wanted to hire somebody to carry Ellie to the Firefly doctor so that he could use her immunity to make a vaccine. She originally hired Robert, and Robert agreed to take her in exchange for, you know, for guns or whatever. The problem was that Robert bargained with stuff that didn't belong to him. He was bargaining with Tess and Joel's cache of arms. So, what they ended up doing was Joel and Tess killed Robert. Well, Tess killed Robert. I want to deal more damage with this. So Tess killed Robert, so that meant Marlene didn't have somebody to carry Ellie off to the Fireflies. And so having bought what's his name's guns or whatever, she now had to bargain with Tess and Joel and said, if you carry Ellie to the Fireflies, she didn't tell them that Ellie was immune, but she said, if you take Ellie to the Fireflies, I'll give you your guns back. And that's how we end up here. Alright, this is my... I've been waiting to do this upgrade forever. So that's why I have like 600 parts. And we're gonna increase the capacity. I like the long-range weapons, to be honest. Alright, so this was my priority. And then the other priority I have is the... I'm gonna do the, this guy. Because I like having the handgun. Alright. Wow. Wow. That is cool. I love these animations for the upgrades of the weapons at the workbench. I'm so glad they added that because this used to be in The Last of Us Part 2, but they added it here. And I like the fact that when you have the tools, he's actually using the tools to make the fixes and stuff. I love these animations. These are cool. Alright. So I am upgrading my long-range weapons. I really like that. Cool. What else do I want? I think I will upgrade the bow now. Let's see. Nice. It takes so long to get here and get level 4. That's why I'm doing so many upgrades all at once. Alright. I think we've done all of these upgrades that I want right now. Not really concerned with the flamethrower or the shotgun. Perhaps towards the end of the game, after I get level 5, I can look at upgrading those. Let's check the capacity of this one. We can do the capacity and the reload speed here. I prefer this to the long shotgun. Hey Davey, welcome back to Azeroth. You are welcome. You are welcome. It's good to see you. I hope you've been having a good weekend. Should I upgrade this anymore? What is this capacity now? Is it 4? I think the capacity is 4 now. I think I'm fine with this. Let's leave this the way it is. Hope you're having a good weekend, man.
Yeah, this is good.
You ready for the start of the week? Alright, we're done here. Let's go. Ellie, where are you? Let's go. Let's go, babe. Come on, kiddo. Here we go. So this is actually going to be a pretty short stream, so I am not going to take a break right now. I normally would take a break after about an hour.
Nothing useful.
Ain't nothing here but a bunch of medical mumbo jumbo.
I don't get it.
Looks like they all just packed up and left in a hurry.
Whoop. Who was that?
Maybe not all of them.
Stay close.
Alright, Ellie, let's go. It is dark in here, man. Open the door, Joel. Why am I stuck? What the heck? What was that all about?
There are no bodies. That's good.
Give me a brick. I want a brick.
Find out where they went.
Oh, here's the recorder now.
We lost 2 more guards to infected attacks. They're about to go have another goddamn meeting about the safety of this lab. All of our equipment is here. All of our data is here. All the personnel have gotten used to living here. I'm gonna run another test. Otherwise, this incompetence will drive me insane.
Alright. This guy was really bitter, this man. Alright, we don't need that. I'm picking up everything I can because I have to replenish. I forgot to make one of these. I want to kill people with my axe because I'm trying to do the build them up, break them down trophy. Nice pills. Give me all those pills. I am doing... What is my next upgrade? I forgot. Weapon sway, I think. I think that's what I'm doing next. Nothing in there. Ooh. Nice. Mature Gaming, have you played The Last of Us? Pills. Give me all your pills. I need all your pills, please. Thank you. I want all your pills. I need all your pills. Yeah. Oh, yes. Give me everything you got. I want it all because I'm greedy. Why can't he move? I don't understand why he's not moving. Alright, this part. Did we do this part already? Nope. What else do we have in here? We need to get all this stuff. I need all of your stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I want all of your stuff. Yes. Oh, you did play part 2. What did you think of part 2? Did you watch people play part 1? Is that why you didn't play part 1? Alright. Oh, here's another artifact. It grows all over the brain. The brain! Oh, man.
Jesus. Well, at least it ain't clickers.
No fireflies either. Well, maybe in all that research, they turned into fucking monkeys.
Just keep searching, we'll find something.
Now, here we go. Hello,
Between
monkeys.
all you guys. They say the tainted batch needs to be put down.
Oh, you weren't interested in part 1.
Screw that. Who made a bigger sacrifice than you, right?
Davey, have you played part 1 and 2 of The Last of Us?
Hey, easy. Shit. Oh no. It bit me. Oh my god.
Yeah, I like Naughty Dog a lot.
I'm sure glad we didn't mess with
Did you
them
play the
monkeys.
Uncharted
They
games?
didn't say where they went.
I know, let's just keep looking.
Let's see what we can find here. I think there's one more artifact here. Here it is. You beat part 1? What did you think of part 1 and part 2? Oh, okay, cool. You played Uncharted. Yeah, man, Uncharted's my favorite series. I love me some Uncharted. I really hope we get an Uncharted 5. I feel like the Uncharted The Lost Legacy was Uncharted 4.5. It was a really good game. I'm glad they made it a standalone experience because it deserved its flowers. It was really well done. All right, what do we have that we need to craft? We're gonna change to this guy. And we're gonna change to, well, there are not enough bullets in that one, so we'll keep this one. Yeah, really good stories. Really well written. I mean, I think it's cool that they made it into a TV show, but I feel like I don't know if it's because I played this game so many times. I prefer the game and the story of the game to the one in the show.
You're looking for the Firefly.
I'm not saying the show was bad,
Yeah, no shit.
but I do feel that it lost some of its momentum in the latter episodes, and I feel like the finale didn't really do it for me.
Fucking thing was a giant waste of time. I'm not gonna do this anymore. Come on. Looking for the others. They've all returned to St. Mary's Hospital in Salt Lake City. You'll find them there. Still trying to save the world. Good luck with that.
Do you know where that is?
I know the city.
Is it far?
It
It's
ain't
true, I
close.
agree.
Horseback.
You know, I have the agency as the player, you know, I'm experiencing the game firsthand, you know, rather than passively
What the fuck are these guys?
as I'm
Don't
just
matter.
watching it.
We know where to go. Let's get the hell out of here.
All right, here they come. I'm gonna break this axe on somebody's face. Come here, buddy. Ha! Nice. All right. Oh, god damn it. I hate when that happens. It should let you come out of it. That's frustrating. It should let you come out of that if you're already in it. Ah, shoot.
Ready to take them out.
Cover me!
No, 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 that's not what I want. I want to change this. The show was good, I have to say.
He's over there!
Yeah, I'm over here. I've been here. What do you want? Come and get some. Come here, bro. I dare you. Pop your head up. Oh my god. Put your head out again, bro. Why are you doing this? Just make it easy on yourself. Put your head out, bro. Look at you being a coward. Come on, man. Now he does it. Yes. I know the AI is annoying sometimes. Yeah, he's being too smart. That should have hit him. I got him that time. Alright, can we get some ammo from these guys? I hope so. Nope, no ammo here. Switching to this guy again. Do you have something I can use? Thank you. Woo! I think I blew up his man parts. Whoa. Oh, bro, what? No way. I'm sorry, that was enjoyable. Grounded? I've never played this on Grounded. I have only, to be honest with you, I like to play games on hard mode, but this game, I will never play it above normal. I've never played it above normal. I would possibly, now that I've played it, I don't know how many times. I was thinking I might switch to hard, but I've never played this on Grounded. You won't catch me doing that. Alright, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna see these two guys. I don't have enough bullets in this, so I'm gonna switch to this guy. Come here, buddy. Yeah! Ha! Oh, that's satisfying, man. Yeah. No, man, I don't need that kind of anxiety either. I totally feel you.